The following is a pre-recorded broadcast brought to you live for the purpose of live discussion.
Hello everyone, I am Nicole Hayden of Friends of Nicole. I am so excited today. We are here at the Norton, West Louisville Hospital interviewing the Corenza Townsend. I think I heard her coming. It's her! Hey! How you doing? You look cute. Tune in guys, share, like if you haven't already. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
The lights of Kentucky Performing Arts shine on more than our shows. They illuminate a pathway of discovery for all throughout our Commonwealth. A pathway of creativity, confidence, possibility, of brilliance, inspiration, curiosity, and wonder. For 40 years, Kentucky Performing Arts has led a pathway to unite the Commonwealth around the joy of discovering the arts, and will continue to shine this light far into the future.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We are so excited. We are here with Corenza Townsend at the Norton West Louisville Hospital celebrating their 30 days.
Yes,
30 days of being open. How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels like we're helping people.
You feel like you're helping people.
Feels like
All
we're
right,
helping
guys. We are going to get into, get all the tea and get to know Corenza and all the great things that are going on here at the hospital. So tell me, I want to know all the back end story. I got to know the tea. How did you get in this position?
Oh goodness. So I'm a nurse by trade. I
Okay.
think that's first thing. I'm a nurse by trade, and it didn't happen overnight. That's
Okay.
the thing to remember. So nurse by trade, I've been with the organization for almost 16 years. It'll be 16 years in March.
Okay.
And so I worked as a floor nurse, years ago when I first came out of nursing school. But I've been on the Norton Medical Group side, so the outpatient side, and dabbled a little back and forth between the surgical world and the doctor's provider operation.
Okay.
And it's basically a fancy word for you make sure that the doctor's offices run well, the doctor's what they need, and then you help recruit and just make sure that all those things are in line when it comes to the doctor's offices, surgeries, and providers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when we think about like in hospital, like how did you get that vision? Is it something that you dreamed of when you was a little girl? Is this something that you put in your journal? Like a hospital, and not only a hospital, but a hospital in the west end of Louisville.
Yeah.
Where did that idea come from?
So I always use the phrase, my common knowledge is not everybody else's common sense. And I say that because if you frequent West Louisville, if you live in West Louisville, if you know anything about West Louisville, Kentucky, you know that, there's a need here. There's a healthcare need. And so, Norton Healthcare and a couple other organizations have hospitals that are, 3-4 miles away. But, the key here is access to care, and access to care in your neighborhood. And so as somebody who has been a caregiver, for years to my own mother, I know what navigating the healthcare system looks like. But for me, that is in privilege, right? I'm in healthcare. I'm a nurse. So I know more than most people when it comes to healthcare. And understanding that in my journey of navigating through healthcare, I can only imagine people who don't, they're not a nurse or they don't work in healthcare. You navigating a family member, let alone yourself, through healthcare is not easy.
Yeah.
And so just understanding that, knowing our climate here in West Louisville, they say a closed mouth don't get fed. And so both myself and, a good friend of mine, Kirsty Maxick, we, that's bestie.
Central alum.
Yes, Central alum. Also go maybe do pot. But she and I approached our CEO, Russ Cox, and said, we need to do something a little bit more. We do a really good job at healthcare. We do a really good job at expansion, but we got to make sure we look in our own backyard. West Louisville is our backyard here in Louisville. And so what better place than to make sure that we give access, and that's right here in our own neighborhood.
Awesome. So you had a vision, you got your team together, and you implemented that vision.
Yeah.
And look now, 30 days later, 30 days later. So when we talk about the success of the hospital, what are some of the things that you have seen in these last 30 days? I know I made a post, talking about this interview, and somebody came on there and talked about, hey, I had surgery there. It was amazing. The staff was amazing. So what are some other success stories that you have heard of since, the 30 days of being in operation?
Yeah, I think success looks different maybe for me and my team than people might think. A lot of people think, at large, healthcare is a business, but we're in the business of taking care of people. And so access and success isn't just about numbers, but it's how do our people feel, when they come into the hospital? How do our guests and patients feel when they're physically here? So success for me means that people are utilizing the facility, and we've seen an uptick in emergency department usage. People coming through the doors with just about everything, whether it be heart disease or lung problems, just maybe just a bad ear. I talk about people having respiratory issues and just having a cold. People are utilizing the facility, so images. An imaging department, really, we're seeing a lot of CTs and MRIs. People are coming in for their mammograms, their screening mammograms. Yes, we see people that they are utilizing the facility the way we wanted them to. So they're coming through the emergency department, they're being established with a primary care doctor or a specialist, and then they're getting wraparound services too. And so we're seeing people use the pantry every day. We're connecting people with mental health resources, and we're just meeting people where they are. So exactly what we wanted to do in this facility, we're seeing it. And to me, that is what success is.
Yes. So when you say a hospital, so what all other programs or services? Because I know you mentioned Dare to Care. So is it a doctor's office? What other opportunities think people get when they come through these doors?
Yeah, it's really simple. So you heard me mention screening mammograms. There's
Okay.
people who haven't gotten a mammogram that are due for a mammogram. There's people who are getting scopes and colonoscopies, or things that they're supposed to be getting,
Okay.
yearly, or every couple of years that they just didn't feel comfortable having. And so the comfort of coming to our facility and seeing a primary care provider, or needing to see a specialist about your diabetes or your high blood pressure. Those are the things that we're seeing. Even something as simple as people feeling comfortable enough just to come have lunch here in the bistro, that means that we're doing what we were supposed to do. You're coming in, you're seeing a friendly face. People are welcoming you. They're guiding you through the hospital. They're answering your questions. We talked about the Dare to Care pantry. Even people just sitting outside here on the green space, like just feeling comfortable in a healthcare space. That's a huge win for us.
Yes. So has anything like surprised you in terms of like in the first 30 days, like your expectation of the hospital? Has any of that changed?
No, but I set my expectations high, and I feel like as a community and as a people, we understood the assignment.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like I think we were all on the same page. I do know that that'll evolve over time as people get used to and they utilize the facility, and so we're ready to pivot when that happens. But no, I feel like as a collective, this isn't a Corenza thing. As a collective, my team, the community, I feel like we're all on the same page. I will tell you, it's not a surprise to me, but I think it surprised a lot of people, the demographic of people that are coming to West Louisville Hospital.
Hey, I know you're watching the live stream right now, but I want to take a moment to tell you to check out this new book right here over my shoulder. Believe me, it'll be worth it.
We're seeing people come from Indiana. They're coming from the East End. Sometimes it's just the convenience of I can get in same day to have an appointment, or I can get in, same day or the next day to get my imaging done. So I think as a surprising element for other people, not us, you're seeing all walks of life come through here, and everybody's welcome. And we're excited about that.
That's good. So real quick, if you haven't already visited the hospital, guys, drop a heart in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you have stopped by. So make sure you do that. So that's a good thing. So I know that there's some people here that I know that work here, and they talk about how you can get your prescriptions filled here as well. So I think that's important to tell community too, that you don't have to go other places, that if you need your prescriptions filled, that you can get them here at the facility also. So that's good. So in terms of what community, in terms of like the next 30 days, what do you feel like community can look forward to?
So hospitals are 24/7.
Okay.
We're 365 days, 24/7. I think it's important to note that we made it 30 days, and we're going to continue to be here.
Okay.
So what's next is something that I want people to understand is a regular occurrence. We're always going to be here when you need us. And that just because the lights and cameras go away, although we hope that never happens, because we want to continue to talk about healthcare. We want to continue to have hard conversations. We want to continue to keep our finger on the pulse around healthcare and what we can do next. I think the community will tell us what's next. And so as we watch what comes through our doors and
Mhm.
what diagnoses we see, I think we'll adjust that way.
Okay.
But this first 30 days, I feel like the next 30 days will be just like that. The standard of care, the standard of customer service, what people can expect when they come to see us, what they need. I want that to continue. I want that consistency to continue on, and that's what we plan to do.
Okay. So, what do you think people's biggest fears about having a hospital in West Louisville? Like, how are you addressing them? Like,
I think it's the comfort in utilizing the facility and the comfort in trusting the providers and the employees.
okay.
But I've said all along, we can show you better than we can tell you. And I think, word of mouth is the best advertisement. Conversations like this and welcoming people into the space to hear their concerns, whatever that may be. I mean, it's valid. We haven't had a healthcare facility in this area in 150 years. And so I'm glad we're here now. But again, talking about communication and understanding what that is, I think it really is, what happens once I go in there? Can I, is it around payment? Can I pay for my things? We have a whole financial assistance process. So we can either help you get on insurance or we have a foundation based coverage that we take care of here. But we have those conversations discreetly. We don't announce it in front of people. So if somebody's worried about paying or being able to fill their prescriptions, that financial assistance program will help them do that. And so it's really around just open dialogue. I think people are just, you haven't seen a primary care doctor in 5 years. I would be worried to, it's the unknown of healthcare. But I just encourage people to come see us, and when in doubt, ask questions. We will quietly have that conversation with you and make sure that wherever we need to navigate you, we will.
That's good. I will say you guys did an amazing job. I have been to several events where you guys took community surveys before the hospital was even open. You was at events. So you guys did the work in terms of getting the word out there and getting people hired. You know what I mean? So kudos to you guys. You did amazing for that. And so in terms of for those who hesitate to visit, would you encourage them to trust and use the services here?
Yes, and that's me, right, as the administrator saying, yeah, absolutely come see us. But as a as a community member as well, and like I said, as somebody who gets their health care done in Norton as well, I would encourage people to just come ask questions. Or if they have questions that we can reach out. We can connect people and understanding that, just because we did it to build a facility doesn't mean that we stop now. The dialogue continues. We'll still be outside. We're still outside.
We're still outside.
I was coming in hot because I was talking to people about, what's equitable in healthcare. Like when we say access for all and healthcare for all, we literally mean that. And so if that means that I got to be coming in hot for this interview, then I got to be coming in hot for this interview. Wherever I need to be to reach people, and wherever my team needs to be to reach people, we are meeting people where they are, and we'll have those conversations. So when in doubt, reach out. We'll answer your questions. You see it on social media now. If somebody asks a question, we're answering it, or we're connecting them with who they need.
I love that. I love that. So how has the hospital done in terms of partnering with local organizations, schools, and leaders that of course create a lasting impact?
Yeah, I think from an educational standpoint, we visit lots of schools and lots of mentoring programs, and to make sure that they have that information, that their parents have that information as well. And then we have programs specifically to our organization where we meet kids at the high school level and talk to them about healthcare careers and how they can get that education and then come right into Norton Healthcare. And so making sure that people navigate through, the process of having a career at Norton Healthcare. But also when it comes to partnerships, like for example, I have a meeting today with U of L Peace. They've been a really, really good partner when it comes to mental health. So everybody that is a competitor is not your enemy. We are all allies when it comes to taking care of patients. And in our city, that's what it takes in order for everybody to be successful. And so I use them as an example. But when I tell you, there are folks that are like, what can we do to help? How can we help? Anything you need at West Louisville Hospital, there's lots of folks. Our FQHCs or places like Park Duval and Shawnee, Christian Health, they're partners. If their patients need something, they come here. Or if people need primary care, it literally is a partnership. But I feel like it's going good. I haven't heard otherwise. We stay connected with these folks. But this is how it's supposed to be done.
It is, and I think that's important too in terms of keeping, of course, keeping the community involved, but also utilizing the schools and the organizations. And do you guys? I know you probably 30 days, but have you set up the candy stripe? Do they still do that? Do they still do when kids come in and can volunteer? Because I just got to do a shake.
They don't. We don't do candy stripers.
Okay.
But we do have a volunteer program.
Okay.
And so we've got a lot of retired nurses that want to
Okay.
come volunteer here. But no, we welcome volunteers. I ask people to let us get through the first, 30, 60, 90 days before
Okay.
we start bringing in students and things like that. But we love to have people. The more people want to learn and educate and be a part of, obviously within reason, we'll have them here. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look. 50-50 mentoring. Our mentees need to come in here. They need to shadow. They need to see all of this. So I definitely appreciate that. So one thing, viewers, one thing have you learned so far? What have you learned from Miss Corenza today?
Hopefully it's that you need to come see me and get checked out in your primary care and get your mammograms and come have coffee in the bistro and get all your imaging done and make sure that all your labs are good so that you don't have diabetes, and if you do, we can treat it. That's what you should learn. You heard her. You heard her. That's what you should learn.
All right. So before we wrap up, I know you just went through. Is there anything that you would like the community to know about Norton West Louisville Hospital or your vision moving forward?
What would I like the community to know? That we said we were going to keep our promise, and that we're here and we're 1 month in, and you can't get rid of me. We're not going anywhere.
I know that's right. So where can people find more information about the hospital or to get involved?
Yeah, so you can either go to nortonhealthcare.com or you can go to nortonwestlouisvillehospital.com. And then on social media, if you want to know anything that's going on with the hospital, Norton West Louisville Hospital has a Facebook page that we post on as well.
Okay.
So for all of my social media folks that just like to see what's going on, because some of y'all are nosy, come look and see what we're doing at Norton West Louisville Hospital.
Thank you so much, Corenza. This has been an amazing interview. I definitely enjoy it. It's so beautiful so beautiful inside, guys. So please stop by, visit, check on your health.
Yes,
health
absolutely.
as well. All right. If you haven't already, please share this live. Tag your friends and family. Please tell a friend to come down to Norton West Louisville Hospital. Thank you so much for your interview. I definitely appreciate it.
I thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. I'm so excited. We are here at Norton West Louisville Hospital. That's it right this time. And I cut it off. Okay, so you can't tell me we ain't live. Because if I knew we was live, then we... Sorry. That's Norton. Hello, friends. I am Nicole Hayden, and I'm so excited. I am here at the new West Louisville Norton Hospital. All right. Hey friends, I am here at the Norton West Louisville Hospital in downtown West Louisville. I am so excited to be joining me. I got turned around. Norton West Louisville. It ain't an S on that. Norton West Louisville Hospital. Norton West Louisville Hospital. That's that.
Hello, my name is Tiana Hammond, and I am with Front Desk Patient Access Services here at Norton West Louisville Hospital. I have been here now for a month, and I can say that this has been a great experience for me. It has been a joy to work here, and I work with great people. I am very honored to be here. I am very thankful. I have served in this community. I have lived in this community, and now I get to work with this community. So I just hope everyone will be able to come out and see our facility. Come out, and when you think about going to the doctors, when you think about your doctor visits, pharmacy care, we got a nice bistro. Norton West Louisville is the place for you. Thank you.
My name is Adrienne Whitelow, and I am the Patient Access Manager here at Norton West Louisville Hospital. What is it like being open for 1 month? It's a dream come true. It's a blessing. It is unbelievable. We are blessed to be able to have people come in who need us, and we are honored to be able to help them. It is 30 days in. The magic is still there. The energy is still high, and I'm so honored to be a part of this fabulous organization.
Hey there, I am Tay Weaver. I work for patient registration here at Norton West Louisville Hospital. It is a very big blessing to be here in this building, to be able to go ahead and help the patients of this community and just be a blessing to help them get the health care that they need.
And I'm Kathy Johnson, and I totally agree. We're definitely here for the community and the patients.
You need, as a nurse leader, you need to go take care of a patient. That's what I need you to do. Like, nobody's sitting in an office around here. We are out touching base all the time, every day, making sure that our people are good. That's the culture that when we say West Louisville Hospital is about taking care of each other and taking care of the community, that's what I mean. Like, we're out there with your all your little phalanges on the pole saying, you know, we're taking care of our people, we're taking care of our patients, and that's an everyday thing. So that's a good point, because people do have 30, 90 day, once a month, once a week touch bases with their people. We do it every day, all the time. They're gonna get tired of us. So at Norton West Louisville Hospital, the team here, the employees, the patients, our community, we're walking in our why. We've got purpose around here, and I think you can feel it in the culture. We talk about when you walk through the doors and you see the long, tall, big sky length picture in the background, and you have all these smiling faces, and then when you walk in the greeting station and you have all these greeters that say, welcome to West Louisville Hospital, and you get escorted to the next place and somebody says, welcome to West Louisville Hospital. But you look at the art around the walls and you see the people walking through, and it's all walks of life. They don't look like me, they don't look like you, we all look like each other. But it's welcoming, and it's something that we needed in our city and we see around here, and I'm proud of that. Our team is proud of that. And so when you wake up in the morning and you're thinking about why, just remember your why, because we're walking in our why around here, and we're here to stay. West Louisville Hospital ain't going nowhere.
If you do nothing else.
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 Stay live.